Hello and welcome. My name is Anne Vivian. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, and welcome to Mystical Adventures, the show where we explore all things mystical, healing, creative, and inspiring. Today's topic is the general energy for the month ahead of June 2021, and I created an intuitive art portal to channel and explore the energies and guidance for this month ahead. And I'm also going to pull a few tarot cards for some general guidance. And then I will be taking a caller. So welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Just to remind you, Sylvia Gover, educator and author in dream studies, and my friend, is going to be joining us June 22nd and talk to us about dreams, one of my favorite topics. So please join me for that show. I'm really excited. And I'm excited to be here tonight and sharing this moment with you. I am having a good Mercury retrograde so far. How is your Mercury retrograde going, my friend? Are you feeling scattered? Are you feeling a little bit discombobulated? The planet of thinking, communication, and technology and travel is retrograde, so it can feel like backwards movement with these areas, but sometimes being scattered is a good thing. Sometimes getting knocked off our balance a little allows us the opportunity to make the changes that we need to make. And it's a good time to catch up on things you've been meaning to catch up on. So I'm just going with the flow, and you just have to laugh when little things go, quote, wrong. Maybe they're really opportunities for something better, or learning something, or seeing something from a new perspective. I realize that if you are tuning in via audio, podcast, or such, and you're not watching me, you're not going to get to see my intuitive art. And that's okay, because I am going to verbally tell you about the messages and guidance from this intuitive art portal. And you can always check it out on my Facebook page, which is Creative Psyche Studio. And Psyche is spelled Psyche. If you'd like to check out the intuitive art portals there. Eventually, I will have prints for sale, and that will be at some point in the future. I look forward to it. So what is an intuitive art portal? Well, every week I usually have a spirit helper message, and today is one of those shows where I have an intuitive art message. And it's really an intuitive art. I call them intuitive art portals. It's really a channeled piece of art. I put myself in a meditative state. I set my intention to channel energies, higher consciousness, divine guidance that would be most helpful for you, my audience, for this upcoming month, and to help us understand the energies of the month and help us receive guidance and information and some wisdom for how best to navigate the energies. And so that is what an intuitive art piece is, intuitive art portal. And the message is through the intuitive art portal this week. I don't have a separate spirit helper because there's spirit helper energies in the art. So I would like to respectfully ask my producer to now show the intuitive art. There we go. Thank you, Dave. And you may see that horse, spirit animal, thunder and lightning came out for June's intuitive art portal. The horse is a symbol of power, travel, freedom, can be protection, guidance, clairvoyance. The horse represents a whole bunch of things. And in this piece, there's definitely a feeling of protection. There's definitely a feeling of movement. Thunder and lightning can represent change, sudden awareness, power, the electricity, Earth's electricity in raw form. I channel this message from the energies of the intuitive art to share with you today about what this intuitive art portal is about. And by the way, I call it a portal because I do believe it's a portal. It's intended to use in meditation. And I have a few of these on my YouTube channel if you want to use it as a visual focus for meditation for the energies and intentions of the art. So this is the message from this June 2021 Intuitive Art Portal. Struggles and change sometimes are a sign of good things to come. There is a chance at this time to face fears and knock down walls, to make changes that will brighten your soul. There will be doors opening, friends who will come out from their hiding, and offer guidance and support to you as you unfold your true greatness. This is a time of listening to the voice within and also taking guidance from those who truly have your best interests at heart and can help you to tune in to the divine wisdom. It's time to let go of that which no longer serves you and see the truth about what can truly help you and help the greater good. Doorways are opening this month to unexpected gains and opportunities. If you can let go of old notions and outdated perspectives, and instead the new dimensions that are within you, open to the new dimensions that are within you, the new forms and avenues of prosperity and blessings and love are open to you. You're able to harness the power that is being offered to you at this time. Windows of opportunity are opening to those who are able to turn towards the light. And this means for some, restructuring the way they think in order to see past old patterns and restrictions. You will be blessed with ideas, inspiration, and a new way of looking at things if you can let go and trust your higher power. You have the opportunity this month to throw away that which no longer serves you and open yourself to new abundance, adventures, and resources that will serve your higher good. Blessings, and do not be afraid to try something new. I love the feeling of creating these paintings, these portals, and I love the feeling of the energy move through me as I create the painting and channeling and bestowing the message, being the messenger, the portal for this message to you. And I really feel the power of the horse. I really feel the power of the lightning and opportunities for change and really allowing that new awareness, that new insight to be maybe even a flash like lightning, maybe even an inspiring or unusual or even uncomfortable avenue for this awareness to come to you. The smaller silhouette of the horse to the lower right is a doorway to, it appears, stars and space, the cosmos. And I really do feel doorways are open this month for a lot of us. And horse is a spirit animal that reminds us we have power, we are free, and we can create miracles and magic with our higher power. If we align with that higher power and we align with our own divine nature, we can see things in the way that is really going to help us understand how to work with this energy. I'm going to now pull a few cards to add to this guidance for the month ahead, to expand our divine guidance and wisdom for the general energy for this month ahead. So I'm going to pull cards for the general collective energy for my whole audience. Beautiful. The first card I pulled is the Page of Pentacles. So general energy, Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's a sense of more freedom. Horse medicine does really teach us about freedom. Horse speaks to freedom. Page of Pentacles is a card of abundance and prosperity, money-making opportunities. And I feel like there's going to be opportunities as we let go and reprioritize and open ourselves to a more free way of looking at finances. Untether yourself and look at an unexpected structure for creating more wealth and abundance and success in your life. And this might not even be literally money. It might just be resources in whatever way is most helpful to you. But I feel like the Page of Pentacles is guiding us to allow new opportunities to come to us by being open-minded. The Queen of Pentacles is in the challenge position. Queen of Pentacles, another abundance card. The challenge. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is guiding us that some people might be a little bit, some of you listening or tuning in today might be a little bit tempted towards attachment, to resist change, and to want to hold on to what is comfortable, what is familiar, what's been done before. And the guidance I feel from the Queen of Pentacles is you don't have to be uncomfortable as you explore change. Sometimes allowing yourself to open your mind to new adventures and allow yourself to be guided can be fun, can be beautiful. And even though it might be a little scary, once you get into the rhythm, once you align yourself with the energy of innovation and letting go and trying something new, then it can be a really fun, positive, joyful adventure. It doesn't have to be pain or incredibly unpleasant. It can be a beautiful adventure. The Two of Swords is the guidance card for the general energy for this month. I feel like the Two of Swords is about, I feel like the message from the Two of Swords is about coming up with a plan and using the innovative ideas, the new inspiration, the new flashes of insight that you get to formulate a new plan, to think about putting into practice new ways of approaching things, new practices, perhaps a new design for a project you've been working on. But the Two of Swords is about decisions. It's about slowing down, assessing. It's about really using discernment and in order to break a stalemate. And with Mercury retrograde, we certainly are going to be experiencing, a lot of us, some slowdowns and some backwards movement. So the Two of Swords is guiding us to appreciate those flashes of insight, open ourselves to new positive change, new ways of seeing things this month, of perhaps viewing something from a different angle. But you don't have to take action right away. You can put the plan into place, or you can brainstorm different plans. You can brainstorm different possible new tactics and possible new decisions. And then you can take your time with, probably towards the end of the month when Mercury goes direct, you'll be able to feel more confident about moving forward with that decision. We've got the World card in the position of the final outcome. The World is about new worlds opening. It's about ending one thing, beginning another, which has really been a message that's been coming through today with the art and the cards. So I feel like the World is saying you can go with the flow and you can create new magic and miracles and abundance and joy in your life. And it doesn't have to be a heavy burden, and you don't have to put necessarily a huge amount of strenuous work into entering this new positive world, that we can joyfully and with ease move from a lower vibration to a higher vibration. And we can move into a world of new opportunities and a world where we are valuing ourselves, where others are valuing us and what we have to offer, where things flow easier. And I feel Spirit is guiding us to get here is really a vibrational job, don't focus on the action and the appearances, because appearances can be deceiving. And I feel like the Two of Swords is guiding you. You can see it's a blindfolded figure, and she's guiding you to see inwardly, see past appearances. Don't focus on the physical appearances, the physical manifestation as evidence all the way. Remember to see past the illusions into these new dimensions of higher reality, into the expanded consciousness. And then you can align yourself with the power that allows you to co-create these new positive changes. So that was the general reading for June 2021 with the intuitive art and tarot cards. So don't be afraid to see things from a new perspective. Open yourself to that flash of insight, the guidance and the support coming to you this month, and new opportunities and abundance. I believe we have a lovely caller on the line, and I believe her name is Jan. Hello, Jan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi, welcome to the show. This is Anne speaking. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay.
We're talking about...
This is my first time ever calling a psychic.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so glad that you reached out, and I'm flattered that you would call into this show. Jan, we're talking about...
I'm going through a lot of things right now, and there's a few things I like to know. I have a son that had passed a while ago, and now I have a son that's in trouble. Do you see anything in the future that's good for me?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear you've had a rough time, Jan. And I feel like I heard you say that your son's having a rough time. I feel like you said somebody passed, but I couldn't quite hear
I have
you.
one son that passed away, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear it, Jan. Well, what I usually do is I just tune into your general energy at first and tell you what messages are coming through, and then I'll pick a few cards. Is that okay?
That'll be fine.
All right. It'll just be a moment of silence as I tune in.
Okay.
Jan, as I tune into your energy, I feel that you are a very courageous person. And I feel this beautiful energy coming from you as a mother, that you do have such a deep motherly love. And I feel, as I'm just tuning into your general vibration, that you're in an emotional space of really wanting to get things resolved now and wanting answers now. And I feel like you might be feeling a little bit frustrated that things are moving slowly with some things. And I'm also feeling that you might be something with your residence. You might be looking for a new residence, or possibly something changing with your residence.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
That's possible, yeah.
Well,
yes.
I'm just going to pull some cards for guidance for you, Jan. But I feel, as I'm doing this, I just feel strongly Archangel Raphael is around you right now. He is the angel of healing, and I feel like he is he is guiding you right now and offering you support and healing energy. And I feel like it's almost like you're able to connect with him easier when you're around water. Oh, that's funny. I just had the Queen of Cups pop out, which is it's a queen near water. So I don't know if you go to water or you have some sort of body of water near you, but I feel like you might be able to just tune in general to the angelic and supportive forces, divine support around you when you're near water, if that makes sense at all.
Wow. I feel things around me all the time, too. Spirits, I feel them around me.
Yeah, I think they're definitely around you. I think you're a very powerful person, Jan, and you're capable of, speaking of change, I think you're someone who's capable of making change and making things happen quickly. I pulled a few cards for you. So I feel like you're ready to make a really big change, Jan, in this next chapter, that you've mobilized your power and your resources. You're really clarifying what you want. You're sort of letting go of the stagnation, and you're wanting to just move forward and get things going here. And I know that you said that your son passed away, and this such a tragedy. There's no words. I feel like the Ace of Wands is saying that there might be some anger there. There might be a lot of strong feelings there, and it's sort of part of what's fueling you right now to help you make positive change. And it can be,
Yep, it is.
yeah, and it can be a tool for healing. It can be a motivation and energy catalyst for healing.
And then I got another son. He gets himself in trouble. I don't even know what's going to happen there.
Well,
Unreal.
Well, I feel like he doesn't want to disappoint you, Jan, and that he takes your love and guidance. He takes you very seriously, and he wants you to be happy with him. And part of his motivation for wanting to overcome his challenge is your love and support, and knowing that you're watching him and watching over him. And I do feel like he appreciates you dearly, and he is working on getting himself out of, I feel, the situation that is coming up. And actually, him spending time with you, either in person or on the phone or what have you, is really helpful to him. And he feels very appreciative of the support and guidance that you're offering him. So I feel like the message there is he's getting support and guidance. He's not giving up. There's a rainbow at the end of the storm here, and it's going to be really helpful for you to continue to offer him guidance. I think one of the things that might help, Jan, is you might want to protect him more than let him be free and make his choices sometimes, because he's your son and you love him and you hate to see him struggle. But one of the things that might help, I'm hearing, is if you kind of let him respect his choices more, give him more space, or treat him more like an adult. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And I feel like that's going to help him trust you more, respect you more, and trust himself more. And I feel like he's not alone. He has a lot of support around him. I pulled the Lovers, this is Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael is around you, and I feel like your son, your whole family. I don't know if you're watching or you're just listening, but that is the image of Archangel Raphael.
Wow.
And the final result card that I pulled is the Eight of Pentacles. And I feel like the message here is you're going to make a really big difference in his life. You're going to make some really positive changes in your life, Jan. And I think finances are going to get better for you, and you're going to be able to possibly look at that new residence and creating a little bit more stability for yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Everything you said has made a lot of sense, and I thank you so much.
Good. Oh, it's my pleasure, Jan. Thank you so much for calling in, and I want to wish you blessings and love, and I just see you making these positive changes and your son has the potential to. So have a beautiful June, and thanks again for calling in.
You too. Thank you very much.
Bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
And I want to thank you, my beautiful audience, for tuning in today. I hope that this was healing and uplifting for you, and that I just appreciate you tuning in and connecting with me. So I hope you have a beautiful, blessed June. Don't forget to check out my Facebook page. What am I trying to say? Mercury Retrograde, my Facebook page, Creative Psyche Studio. That's also my website, creativepsychestudio.com. And you can see all the groups and offerings and workshops I have on there. And if you'd like to learn more about me and the services that I offer, I will look forward to seeing you next week. Blessings. Take care.